The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Perry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, DA. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season. Last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Paul goes in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Middleton. And here is DiVincenzo. The pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. They get it back. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Bridges against Middleton. Bridges, no one around him. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. Down low. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Booker up top. Crowder feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Paul. And the shot goes down.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's Giannis. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Crowder with the ball. Bridges shot. Good.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Holiday. Now DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Booker. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Here's the lob into the Kumbo.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Ayton in the corner. Pass to Booker. He feeds it to Crowder. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Clearly a foul. And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Holiday against Paul. On the wing, Booker fires from deep. And the Suns miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside, Lopez. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And Booker kicks to Paul, and they double up Paul. Booker with no one around, and it's off from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Middleton outside. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 4. 4-on-3 break. Here's Booker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Payne. After Drew Holiday's score, great communication on the alley-oop.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Holiday left side. Pass to Connaughton. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Here is Forbes, defended by Booker. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Free throw good, Portis. He hits both from the stripe. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Booker looking around. Softly drops in the floater.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
First one falls for him.
And so many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Suns trail by 4. Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Sharch passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Payne, and he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the pass to Portis. Here's Tucker. Passes it to Holiday. Goes up on the wing, and the bank shot is good. Holiday's got 8.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Kane passes to Saric. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson right side. He kicks it to Booker. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Booker from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Payne at the point. Now here's Saric. Portis brings the double team. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And scouts continue to scour the globe for talent that could produce in the NBA. Saric, another one of those. Lots of trips to Croatia to bring him over to provide this kind of impact.
Here's Payne after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Booker, and the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 6.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
For 3, Middleton nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Ayton.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And to Kumbo inside. Defended by Crowder. Up top, DiVincenzo. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Booker to the cup with confidence. Feels like he could beat anybody off the dribble right now.
Kumbo against Crowder. Here's Forbes. Hits it from three-point range. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Paul. And he overshot that one, missing. The Bucks have DiVincenzo against Booker. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Here's Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Lopez with the steal. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Suns trail by 9. Phoenix calls timeout.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Bridges. Here's the dish to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Holiday against Paul. Can't cash in from the high post.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Paul against Holiday. Pass to Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Holiday against Paul. And the Suns miss again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Lopez right side. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Offensive rebound, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Phoenix calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And for the Suns, Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. And it's Payne in for Devin Booker. Payne finds Johnson. Inside. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Now here's Payne, defended by DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I like the effort there from Sharich on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Sharich nails them both. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Holiday looking for an opening. Shoots over Payne. The 8-footer. And Giannis with the nice bucket inside. Giannis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now, here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 6. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Connaughton.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 10 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
unsurprisingly, Superman is feeling it. You see what Giannis is doing. You see the MVP. We always talk about the length and skills, but the desire, that's what makes him special.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, it wasn't a very good half of them on the glass. And as a team, you never want to get pushed around like I push you and Ernie around. That's reason number one. And that's why the score is the way it is. Jeez. Push back, man.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 16. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Well, Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And to Antetokounmpo. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Suns trail by 16. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Trying to get open is Crowder. Bridges misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Bucks on defense. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And Lopez doing what he can to just be disruptive out there, distracting shooters.
Here's Middleton. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges passes to Crowder. Ball against DiVincenzo from 12 feet out. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Giannis against Ayton. Here's Holiday. Rejected by Booker. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Paul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. Hits the front of the rim and out. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now, here's Bridges, following the shot by Chris Paul. Three-pointer, Crowder. They get it again. And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Takes the three. And DiVincenzo is good for three. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Timeout called, the Suns. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Phoenix, Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here's Booker, 13 points in the game. And he makes that one. He's got 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now the pass to Forbes. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded by Johnson. The kick out to Holiday. Off target with his three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And stolen by Portis. From outside the arc, Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Johnson surveying the floor. And it's Ayton missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Middleton, the pass to Antetokounmpo over Booker, and that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. To the left side wing. Ayton against Portis. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Giannis outside. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he's able to get it back. They recover it. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back, as Ayton's not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. And a change for the Suns. Charge is checked in. Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
For Milwaukee, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
.151 left to play here in the third. Payne looking around. Passes it to Booker. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Middleton's got 8 points.
Ooh, the soft floater from Chris Middleton guiding that one over the defense.
Payne kicks to Crowder. Dishes it to Johnson. Portis against Crowder. Shoots over Portis. Here's Saric. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with this.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Portis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Phoenix also making a switch. Hall's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Middleton the pass to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 7th assist in the game. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and certainly we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Bucks leading by 21. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. 2 on the clock. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bucks ahead, running away with it. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
decade.
Throws it up high. Craig kicks to Carter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. He can't get that one. Bucks leading by 22.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Paul dishes to Booker. Lopez with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And here are the Suns now. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. Galloway, no good. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Teague. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Moore. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Galloway. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. The potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, a big lead going into the break, and you never let up. What did Coach say at halftime?
Coach at the half, he told us to keep having fun, keep playing together, playing hard, try to rebound the ball because it's our job to run it down.
Well, you followed his instructions to the T and got that big win, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.